Hey everybody, my name is Russ. That is Lauren. And two quick things I want to mention at the top of this video. Number one, this is the first actual Michael Jackson reaction video that we are shooting after the entire debacle happened with the ridiculous amount of toxic Twitter fans of Michael Jackson happened. I want to mention a couple of things about that. Number one, the actual fans over here on YouTube who actually lift a finger to watch our videos, who hit the like button, who drop wonderful comments, not about us, but about Michael Jackson and how great his performances are, how great his songwriting and singing is, that we can have the interactions with. Thank you very much for leaving those comments for us. That was very helpful to us when that was going down. If you are watching this and you're like, I don't know what you're talking about, that's fine, because this is months, you will be seeing this months later. But I didn't want it to go without acknowledgement that we very much appreciate. If you're going to complain about one section of the fan base being very, 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 very toxic over on one platform, Twitter, you have to acknowledge when a whole other section of the fan base is awesome. And that was you guys here on YouTube. So we very much appreciate that. I think it was like almost every hour I was reading you a new comment. Hey, here's another very nice thing someone said on YouTube, and it meant a lot to you.
Well, yeah, Twitter made me cry. YouTube made me smile.
Twitter was being ridiculous. The only other thing I want to say is that the last Michael Jackson reaction we had on the channel was the first song we had reacted to from the Yokohama show. We are aware that everybody wants us to continue reacting to things from that show, and we will. That was the first time we'd ever seen any footage from that show. Myself, it was just crazy. You would think I'd seen it all. But this one that we're going to do, Another Part of Me, is from Wembley. This was one we had a request for a while ago, and before we started plowing through a bunch of Yokohama, I wanted to go back and get this for the viewer that requested it, which means that we're going to have a reaction to this song again from Yokohama, because he does this. It's the Bad Tour, so the song is on that as well. But we are going to take a look at Michael Jackson performing Another Part of Me from the Bad Tour in Wembley.
Was this before or after?
Before or after what?
Yokohama.
I believe Wembley's after. Well, then we'll leave that up to the nice Michael Jackson fans to let us know. I don't know off the top of my head. I want to say this is after. And that reminds me, the nice Michael Jackson fans. We did have one person on YouTube that I'd like to address directly if you want to get your drink here. To the person who told us that we were being disrespectful of Michael Jackson by constantly drinking in our videos. We're grown adults, and we'll just go ahead and consume whatever we want to, whenever we want to. So I guess now is a good time for that one person to turn this video off, because we're just going to keep on being adults through this whole video. But back to the positivity. Those of you Michael Jackson fans who know off the top of your head, I don't want to Google it real quick. I feel like Wembley is after Yokohama, but anyways, we will watch this Another Part of Me from Wembley right now.
How you doing?
Okay.
Right. quick initial thought. How would you like to be that on time and in sync with the with your body and the exact like tiniest keyboard movements in Wembley Stadium when you're not using in-ears and there's no floors?
I know.
Yeah, like
That's crazy.
like I would sit down and cry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not even talking about being able to move like that. I'm talking about being able to be in time. Like, I would get like after about the 10th time in a row of trying to be on time, I would just sit down and cry and be like, well, someone else needs to do this.
I can't do this.
But I have a thing, a unique observation that I made of this just now that hit me for the first time ever watching the song live. But I want to get some initial thoughts from you on it. What did you think of the performance of the song?
Well, first of all, whoever is playing the bass on that, is like, that's a that was happening.
Yeah, I like because on the record, well, I mean, I don't know if I'm not looking at the credits right now, but I think a lot of the bass on this song is Greg Phillinganes playing bass and synth on the keys. And live, you can very much tell that.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
The bassist was like, Greg, sit over there. I got this.
Speaking of which, then the synth happening at the end of this was also no joke. Like that was fun.
Well, there's I know we did a reaction to the movie Captain EO a while back, and the song was originally in that film, and then it ended up on the bad record. And there are big differences in the mix of the version that was on Captain EO, that was in Captain EO, and then the one that ended up on bad. And it's been so long since I heard the one from Captain EO, but I think the one Captain EO has a lot more pronounced synths in it at the end. So it's probably all there on the master tracks. They probably just mixed it differently for.
First of all, you know me and my synths.
Oh no, I'm aware. Yeah, I know. I know. I've heard a bunch of those Michael Jackson master tracks that are floating around, and we really should dig into them sometimes. Like it's really fun to listen to Michael's raw vocals and stuff. But for you, like Greg Phillinganes and all the things that goes on, because obviously he's far more than just a piano player and the keys and the synth and everything he was doing. It's just ridiculous. When you're talking about the best of the best of the best bouncing ideas off of each other and having it become these iconic parts that all of us know. You know? And like Saida Garrett said, it was, you got, Michael couldn't play it, but he'd sing it so you could play it. And God damn it, as she would say.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah. But you have the best of the best of the best sitting there taking direction from him and then putting their flair on it. Until he would smile about it, but the thing that I just now noticed, and maybe this is old school to MJ fans, or maybe this is an observation you've made before, with most songs in an MJ show, you have a set piece around it. Like even a song like Want to Be Starting Something that doesn't have like an iconic short film to go with it. It's the opening number, so there's like people on either side of him. He has the guys with the flags running from either side. Like there's a giant set piece to it. And of course all the short film stuff, that Beat It, Thriller, Smooth Criminal, so on. There's always something. There was a point in this where I saw like little Michael, like this was just like him having fun. Like you see that black and white footage of him at like 6-7 years old, like that he just looked like a kid.
Well, I was gonna say, like, this is right where you're at. I was gonna say I noticed a lot of smiling in this.
Oh yeah.
know?
And also I know this, but he's so connected to those type of lyrics, like the unity and the understanding and the love and the not being toxic on Twitter. That I think to me, that's a genuine, I think you and I have talked before about when you listen to a song, how you can hear a smile. You can hear this man when he sings about love and unity and understanding and not being toxic on Twitter. He can you can hear that. And when you see that, you're like, I bet he never sang that once without having that
I bet
grin,
yeah.
Of like, cause you got to remember at this time too, this was a guy who still thought he could pull it off, No, he wasn't the one that was wrong. I want to be clear on that. But the media and so on was like, oh no, we got, you're going to end up being wrong. But, and I totally think that, like, I think there's so much joy there, but I just feel like, I don't know. I know as a kid, he didn't have much time to dream about performing because he was performing at such a young age, but like, I just feel like, I don't know. He just looked to me like a little kid playing Michael Jackson on stage.
No, I totally get that. I totally get that. I mean, like this, to your point with it, right? There is not a lot of, I guess, iconic imagery around this song, right? which means
even the actual like film. Well, it wasn't really a short film, but the MTV clip was various live clips.
Right.
So it wasn't really like a short film.
So to that point, this is like one of the few things that he just got to perform.
Yeah.
You know, nobody was expecting anything from him other than the song.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because like
and as a litmus test to see who stayed this far in the video. Fun fact: the time that I saw Michael on the Bad Tour, when I fainted at the very start of "Wanna Be Starting Something," when he had the nerve to point in our general direction, which to this day I say is not my fault that I fainted, because he knew what he was doing. But I fainted and I missed This Place Hotel or Heartbreak Hotel, depending on legally what it's called. And when I came to in first aid, I heard another part of me being played, and that's why I ran out of there, because I love that song so much. And I got back to my seat at least to hear the last minute, or just physically see the last minute of that song.
That's great.
So we'll know who watched the whole video, because people will mention that in the comments. They'll be like, "Wait, you fainted at an MJ show?" Like,
yeah, mention it. Yeah,
so,
comment about that.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun fainting at an MJ show.
Yeah, so. I wouldn't know.
Has you or someone you know fainted at a Michael Jackson concert?
You may be entitled to a YouTube comment.
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous. Stop it. You're so bad.
Oh, there you go. Like we said at the top of the video, if you are one of the people who are nice to us, thank you. We're not looking for praise or anything. We're just looking to like enjoy these songs, and other artists as well. And we think that that's okay. And we think Michael Jackson thought that was okay as well, to enjoy other artists as well. And one big thing that Michael Jackson said was, when Eminem was taking shots at him and whatnot, he said he didn't think that real artists would act that way. When they talked about fandoms going at other fandoms, he said he was very ashamed, and he would hope that some artists were ashamed of their fandoms going after his. So I'm very, very, very happy that here on YouTube we have cultivated the section of MJ fans that are the ones that I believe strongly he would be proud of. So if you're here with us this long, please leave a comment on the video. If you want to hear more about me fainting at the Palace of Auburn Hills, by all means, I will engage in that story. And we are going to try and get back to Yokohama. But if you have other Michael Jacksons, I'll watch Michael all damn day. I don't care. And she's so new enough to like seeing more than just the absolute most iconic Michael Jackson stuff that, we still taking plenty of suggestions. Now, we've done a ton. So please use the search function on the channel first, because we may have already done what it is you want to see, which is great for you because it's already there and you don't have to wait months for it. But if you have a suggestion that isn't on the channel already, I assure you we will get to it. So I know I sound like a broken record, but once again, thank you very much to those of you who took the time to be kind to us. That was very, very helpful to us at a time. It was very, very, very rough for us that weekend. And when you're just trying to love an artist and spread love of an artist, and then have literally one whole section attack you, it was very jarring and very wildly upsetting to Lauren. And it was very nice to be able to say to her almost on the hour, "Hey, let me read you another very kind message we got from YouTube." So thank you very much for that. And then shameless plug, please hit the like button. That helps out too. That's Lauren. My name is Russ. Thank you for watching.